Miss Dalloway is an enduring classic and is one of the most revolutionary pieces of artworks of the 20th century. Its relatability to other modernistic poems and artworks is what makes it such a fantastic novel to read. The painting Weeping Woman by Picasso was created during the Spanish Civil War and used to symbolize the suffering and vulnerability of the mothers, sisters, and wives of the men during this time of destruction. Similarly, in Miss Dalloway, Louisa Smith, a woman once vibrant and full of life, like the color scheme demonstrated in Weeping Woman, now falls frail from worry and despair from taking care of her husband, Septimus. Septimus fought in World War I and is now a hollowed-out form of what he once was, drowning in his depression and PTSD. Riza sees the face of the man she loves every day, but suffers knowing he died long ago, like a drowned sailor on a rock, stranded. In conclusion, both the painting Weeping Woman by Picasso and Miss Dalloway by Virginia Woolf reveal the modernistic idea that war is a lose-lose situation on either side of the spectrum. This poem connects with Miss Dalloway because the poem captures how some of the characters feel in the novel. It starts out like a romantic poem, but the very last line reminds us of its modernality because how it bluntly states, "I wish that I were dead." Most romantics use emotion and eloquent language to show feelings, but modernists put it out there like it is. Miss Dalloway does this as well, telling a story without a bunch of extra detail. The Notebook by Nicholas Sparks, much like Miss Dalloway, demonstrates similar ideas of war and socio-economic classes. Clarissa Dalloway's expectations to marry someone of equal or greater status than herself pressured her to end things with Peter in order to fulfill social obligations towards her family, and ended up marrying Richard, a politician. In a similar case, Allison Nelson moved away from Noah Calhoun and engaged someone of respectable social-economic class like Lon Hammond Jr., a lawyer. Both women's current relations contradict the free spirit of their youth and are barred by things like age or Alzheimer's. Along with this is the aspect of war within each novel and the destructive toll it takes on the people involved. Miss Dalloway going through the motions of post-World War I, while the Notebook demonstrates both before and after the war. In conclusion, these modernistic ideals reiterated in the 20s of social economic classes and war, displayed throughout Miss Dalloway, are addressed in numerous novels like The Notebook and today's literature. One of the things that can easily be connected to this book in the modern day is this most recent presidential election. Throughout the book, characters interpret their same surroundings in vastly different ways, and it changes how it impacts them. This is clearly identified during, say, a presidential debate when you have two candidates arguing about the same topic, simply because they have different viewpoints on that idea. The characters in Miss Dalloway have flaws and are put into situations that many people today can relate to. The plot isn't some grand adventure with an epic protagonist, it's about a woman setting up for a party. Most can't relate to or feel what a character feels in a story when it is too romantic or the plot is too exact to be relatable. Miss Dalloway is more simple and in many ways easier to understand than traditional writing. As for the characters, they are also easy to relate to. They aren't trying to solve a murder or avenge a loved one, they are preparing for a party. Also, some ways the characters behave similar to how people today act. For example, Miss Dalloway refused to invite someone to her party simply because she didn't like her. Even though the book is set a while ago and takes place in societal Great Britain, it has little things like this sprinkled throughout the novel that make it enjoyable and worthwhile to read.